defense that had 3 players tapped in the first 45 picks of last year's NFL draft. I think it's fair to say, Coach, that they're ahead of schedule.
No, it's not audio. Well, it could be. Whoa. Just jumped up to 3 bars for a second there. Ahoy, Susan. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I've jumped to 3 bars. And so you should be getting a great signal right now from me. But a few minutes ago, I only had 1 bar. So maybe crossing the fingers is doing something good. Anyways, welcome aboard, Susan. Hey, if anybody is watching this on the replay, thank you so much for coming aboard. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I've got some news today that I think people are going to be excited about. We'll get into that pretty soon. Sue, I'm glad that you and Bob have kind of recovered from Ian. Got your internet back last week. Sorry I didn't have time to come on to your live stream this morning. I saw it advertised and I was busy. Believe it or not, it was chilly enough that our furnace kicked in. I was like, what's that smell? You know? And sure enough, the furnace, was only on for like 15 minutes, but you know how it is when you fire something up. Well, a furnace, whatever, hasn't been used for months. And so there's dust that has accumulated. I'm sure everybody's experienced it. But, 4 days off the internet, I would have died. Anyway, I think I can change the screen now. Anyways, there was that smell of the burning dust. It kind of surprised me because I wasn't really expecting the green screen or the green screen. I wasn't expecting the furnace to kick on, but it was about 36 degrees. Hey, KT Spirit, welcome aboard. No, me and Susan, unless she loses internet. I am fluctuating here. I'm started out with 1 bar and, StreamYard was telling me can't connect, this and that. Now I'm fluctuating from 2 to 3. So that's good. I do know that it's a pretty strong wind outside. It shouldn't have a damn thing to do with the internet, but who knows? Yeah, I was on a couple lives last night. It was fun. See, desert adventures. They had like 3 or 4 in a row. They only do this like once a month. Let's see, there was Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona. There was Fit for Expedition. What is it? Fit for Fit for. And the Aussie guy, can't remember his name. Broke. I don't know. Bloke. Yeah. And Kenny, he was on there towards the last. And Ron Sees America. So, it was all kind of in a row there, how they did that. It's interesting. They had trivia going on. I didn't come on early enough to get in on the trivia from the very start. So I just made stupid comments for the rest of it. But now that I know how it works, maybe next month I'll try to get on there. This morning I made a phone call and verified tonight. I'm going to say probably around 8. Tonight I'm going to have a very special giveaway. Now tonight we may have 2 scratch-offs for all I know. We definitely have 1. We have 1 scratch-off for tonight that was won by James Catanese last week because he correctly guessed last Saturday morning's channel. And then we've got a new feature channel now. We started Saturday night with it, and we're continuing. We'll have it this morning. If no one guesses this morning, we'll continue it tonight. And if no one guesses it tonight, we'll continue it one more time next Saturday. Well, I have a feeling somebody's going to guess it. But anyway, whew. I think it was the dust. Could be. Dust has got moved around by the furnace coming on. KT Spirit One, I saw you at Pin Blue Lane the other day when they were doing their celebration, and Linda was there too. Sue, did you go to Bill and Nancy's celebration for 2 years on the internet? Or on the internet? Wait, there'll be a few more years than that. 2 years on YouTube. The Three Amigos, Mellow Marshall, Greg, Mellow Marshall, Greg of Fit 4 Expedition, Fun Seekers, and Ron Sees America. Well, good morning, Birthday. Thank you. You'd think in less than 12 hours I'd remember, right? It's a short-term memory, you know. No, there's not wax in my ears. So, yeah, Steve was there though. Later on the second or third one, he came in. He was a floating head in the desert, and he came on. It was cool how he did his green screen, and then he came on. He had a wig on that showed up, and then glasses that kind of showed up, but it was kind of eerie looking. It was cool. Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. Well, we got a good crew coming in already. We got 5 people in the house. We got Linda, we got Sue, we got Todd, we got Bernae. Who'd I miss? Oh, KT Spirit One. So yeah, we got 5. As I said, and spread the word, because if you know anybody that's traveling in the next couple months, especially south from north, you know, I was actually thinking of saying something to Christian and Tracy to see if they were maybe going that way. I watched them last night too. And I guess I got to replay it because there was something extremely funny that happened. And I started to replay it, but then something else happened. But I have them up in the tab. Anyway, who knows? They might be eligible. But it's for someone who's going south. Basically, yeah. So it's a giveaway, but it's not a random giveaway. It's for somebody specific who lets me know that they are the specific couple or specific person. So the journey awaits. Check it out. Welcome aboard. It's so good to see you and have you here. As said, I'm going to keep repeating this. Tonight, probably about 8, after we do at least one scratch off for James Catnese, because he was the winner last week, or maybe we'll have 2 scratch offs tonight if someone guesses. The idea is, I think, Holly By Golly is going to be on. She stayed up really late. Let's put it this way. She didn't go to sleep until 9 o'clock this morning. She wants me to wake her up at 1, which is 45 minutes from now, because there's a game on. She ain't going to wake up. There's no way. Then she said, well, if I don't. So I told her, you'll argue with me. Oh, you got to get me up by 3. I got my jokes already. Okay. Watch. It'll be 5:45 when she finally wakes up. If she wakes up, then she'll be screaming, change my oxygen, do this, do that. Hopefully I'll have her up before 6 p.m. Okay. Comment of the week. There's like 3 great comments of the week, and they all came up yesterday. Surprisingly, one of them was from Steve. You know, that's one thing about the live streams. When you're in a live stream, chances are somebody notices you and then they start thinking of you, and then they'll go visit your channel. Well, I had posted a video last night And sure enough, Steve made a comment on there. In fact, I have to say he made the best comment. Linda was definitely a runner-up, and Jill, she got in there too. So Jill was like third, then Linda second, and then Steve is first with the comment. And the comments were concerning trying to get the bus swapped around with the truck, the big truck, Benet. And I was having trouble with the brakes on the bus. Basically, there were no brakes. And then on the truck, I went to start it, and it was dead as a doornail. I mean, like, what? Like the battery was disconnected. Well, it wasn't. There was 0.04 volts in it. I don't see the problem. I'm going to put it back on the charger this morning, but going to start it when the battery was on booster, I have a fancy battery charger that I got because all the other battery chargers went to shit. But I got a fancy one now that's supposed to do everything. It's got digital readouts. It tells you what it's doing and what you're doing. And if it reverses polarity, it shuts itself off. And I mean, it's pretty sophisticated. I was going to send my other one to Jeff, Cincy Plasma Tech down there in Cincinnati. And I thought, no, just to ship it would be more than it would be worth to fix. But I did tell him, hey, tell me how to fix it. I'm not too stupid. Tell me how to test it, find out what's wrong. And, I do know how to solder a little bit. I'm not great at it, but I can do it. KT Spirit, mesmerized with a green screen hat. Oh, maybe it's the background. Let's change the background. I did notice that something was kind of weird there. I thought it was a fade switch. Try this background and see how it looks. Rob and Jan, welcome aboard. Saw you last night on those live streams. Ron and Marshall, what they call them, amigos. It was fun. And I made those phone calls this morning, Rob and Jan, and it's verified. I will be doing a giveaway tonight, if possible. If enough people come in and all of a sudden somebody says, hey, I'm the one that you're looking for, and I'll give away more clues tonight, of course, during the course of the evening show. But please, anybody that's traveling in the next couple months and you happen to be basically traveling south, maybe in the Carolinas, going to Florida, I don't know where you're going, but if you're in this particular area, there's no specific date set because you won't need one. But what it's going to involve is a free night's stay at a nice campground. But I won't reveal that just yet. I mean, Rob and Jan, they know because I said something to them last night. So there could be a couple other people, if they're paying attention to the chat, maybe they have a hint of what I'm doing. But it's fun. I love doing stuff like this. Now, randoms are probably the best. That gives everyone a chance, equal chance. Spin the big wheel. I don't know if I can do the wheels like Bill and Nancy were doing the other night. I think they have a more sophisticated version of StreamYard, and I don't. Graham Ray, welcome aboard. This is great. We've got a good crowd going here already. But yes, so that'll be tonight. A couple extra things going on. At least one scratch off for James Catanese, and then maybe another one. Of course, Holly will be here for the weekly laugh report. And then towards the end of the show, around 8-ish, I'm guessing, maybe a little later. I mean, I may end up stepping on somebody's toes. It happens. I'm going to have give out a chance for someone to have a nice prize. But again, it's kind of limited to a certain group if they're here, or not a group, but a certain. Basically, you got to be going to the southeast side of the country. It could be a benefit. Ford Man, welcome aboard. This is great. We're rolling now. Love those live streams last night, Ford Man. I didn't join in on Ron Darrell's. I don't know if you were there because I didn't join in. I went to sleep before that came on. Renee is working on something. Oh, well, cool. Awesome. You're in the Smokies. Hey, you never know. You just never know. Yeah, everybody's saying hi to everybody. So, Grand Maria, you'll like this because you watched yesterday's video, the moving day video. So, Marshall's on board. Awesome sauce. This is great. We got 10 people on board already. This is going to be a fun morning. You know, we are going to try to guess the future channel. But I can still talk about other stuff. There's lots to talk about. Regardless, I'm still, as you know, working on cleaning up the yard, and I got some more bad news, but you know, it's going to happen. Whatever happens when I go to court, happens. There's not much I can do about it other than try to be prepared. They're still going to find me. You know, I could have this place looking beautiful, but they're still going to find me because I've been there in that boat before, and unfortunately, yeah. And after the 21st, maybe I'm still going to scrap. Come on, but I probably will not bring any scrap home unless I can figure out a way to get it in the garage. Well, getting in the garage is impossible right now. So, and that ain't going to happen for who knows when. Don will be leaving for Arizona in November, about November 1st, whenever. He'll be out of here. So it'll just be me. Maybe Dennis will wander down here once in a while, but just be me. And if I had my druthers, I'd be heading to Arizona with everybody, or down to Florida, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. In fact, let's just say it's not going to happen. If it was going to happen, I wouldn't be having a giveaway, a special giveaway. Everything will be under the snow and no one will see anything in the yard. Yeah. I wouldn't put it past them to come over here with shovels just to check. Okay. A Canadian Thanksgiving, that's today, isn't it? Is it today? I believe it is. October 8th. I don't have a current calendar here. It says October. See, Columbus Day is coming up. Sweetest Day is coming up. Boss's Day is coming up. Who gives a shit about the boss? This is a year-old calendar, though. So I don't see the Canadian Thanksgiving is not on here. You tell me. Seems like Canadian Thanksgiving is closer to our United States Thanksgiving. Monday is the holiday, official Thanksgiving Day. Ah, okay. And I believe it's in the United States, it's Columbus Day. So no mail for us on Monday. Which kind of makes me think of something that I mailed out a package. Hopefully it'll be there today. Grand Marais is waiting for the comment of the week. Well, there was 3. Jill said, "Don't back over Don." I'm moving the bus, and he's trying to give me directions, and I'm like, you'll hear me say it. My head is being funny again, isn't it? You'll hear me say it. There's a couple times where I said, Don, poor Sensei Don. Yeah, he's hard of hearing for one, and number two, he doesn't quite always get what I want. It's not his fault. It's me. I'm on a different plane. But a couple times under my breath, wasn't swearing by any means, but yeah. Oh, a friend that you all know, but anyways, I will be getting a backup camera for that. Maybe some side cameras too. So anyways, so she was the third runner-up with "Don't Back Over Time." Oh, well, I was tempted. No, I wouldn't do that. Then Linda Barker, she was second runner-up. Now, as some of you know, the bus has had some brake issues, and right now she's zero brakes. I don't care how hard you push the pedal, you ain't getting it. So it's going to be, master cylinder time or wheel cylinder time. Don fixed a leak in it before I went to M22, but by the time I came back, I had zero brakes, and yeah. Troy said the S word. Oh, yeah, I know. I kind of noticed that. Scared me. We had the F word this morning. Frost. Or was it a double F? I don't know. Anyways, Linda said on the comment, don't need no stinking brakes, which was a double negative intended. Well, then I got to looking at it and said, well, wait a minute. There's also kind of a pun there. Sometimes your brakes will stink. So I don't need them to stink. Don't need no stinking brakes. There. So now we got a double negative and a small pun. What fun. Yes, I do. Thank you, Rob and Dan. Sub. Everybody here's already subbed. But you never know. If they share me out, it could happen. And sharing out is kind of important for tonight's giveaway, which is specific. We'll see. I wish it could be for everybody random, but not that one. Wednesday nights, if you want random, that's when you got to come on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock for the cliches. I think the book's right here. I thought it left it outside, but yeah, Wednesday night we're still doing this, of course, and we're on the cliches that have the letter C in them or a word that starts with C. Yeah, why do we say it? Anyways, yeah. Why, that's reflecting funny too. So, first runner-up for comment of the week. I mean, this is the best in my opinion. Was made by Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona. The talking head. He says brakes are highly overrated, but batteries are essential. After struggling with no brakes on the bus and finally get it parked and blocked so it wouldn't roll away out there at the parking lot for the Camp Lake Park, came back, hopped in Benet to start her up, but I mean, she's always started right, boom, dead as a doornail. Nothing. It's crazy. Anyways, that's it for comments of the week. I might repeat them tonight. I might not. I don't know. What's coming up this week? More yard cleanup. Hopefully the weather will. If it's cold, I can't help that. Do have heat in the bus. Got the electric heats running. Then I got half full tank of propane with the shop heater installed on it. That heats it up quick. Electric heater takes a little while, but they're both right there by the dinette where I sit. So, yeah, come in, get warmed up a little bit, have some more coffee, and then go back to work. You know, just keep slamming away at it. Basically, yeah, it's got to be all done by the 19th. So the inspector will be around on the 20th. I go to court on the 21st, and we'll see how bad they slam me and whatever. I'm not going to worry or stress about it because it's not. And if I can keep slamming away at it, I can't see any reason why I can't get done by that date. You know, I'm not going to procrastinate. Well, I'm procrastinating. Don would say I'm procrastinating right now, but I should be out there. Well, I still try to be consistent on my live streams no matter what. That's important to me. If you're not consistent, well, you lose people. And I certainly don't want to lose anybody. YouTube does enough of that for me anyway. That's about it for what's coming up other than the Wednesday night live stream. And Holly's got an appointment on Tuesday, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think it's just for her hair. So the featured channel full time. Okay, so you're wanting some clues. Okay. Yes, the featured channel is full time. What else would you like to know? MS River. We'll see. There's the Missouri River, there's the Mississippi River, there's a MS. Kathy, I don't know. MS River. The pictures are useless. Oh, come on. These pictures are important to the channel. The guessing channel. I'll say, so KT Spirit 1, you want to know if these pictures are from Mississippi? I would have to say no to all of the background pictures. I don't believe this channel's taken any pictures in Mississippi, at least not as long as they've had a channel here. So, oh, I know what you're saying, Mississippi. You're referring to this other picture I showed. You know, it does kind of look like the Mississippi when you look at it from the right angle, but it's not the Mississippi River. In fact, it's not a river. That'll help narrow it down, right? Well, I can hear that breeze outside the door there. The big muddy. You know, I never spent any time along the Mississippi. I've been across the Mississippi about on 44 5 or 6 times. You know, back and forth, you know, because, you know, traveling to Arkansas and back a few times back in the 70s. Carolinas is close, but not quite. But I've never actually, you know, stopped in St. Louis, let's say, or anywhere along the Mississippi. I need to do that sometime. Are those barges? No, you need a bigger screen. I think they're whales. Sandy wants to know, is it one of the Great Lakes? No. It looks a lot like one of the Great Lakes. It certainly looks like it could be northern Lake Huron, doesn't it? It reminds me of parts of where the North Passage is, but no, it's not. Okay, this is good. We're having fun now. We're doing some guessing and clues, and Wendell says it's a lot better than Clueless in Cleveland. You know. Whoops. What'd I do here? Not if they're whales. My bucket list item has been traveling the length of the Mississippi River. That's cool. I actually thought of that. Find out where it starts. Where is that? Up in South Dakota, I think? Or it's just a little tiny creek or a trickle. And follow it all the way down to New Orleans. I think that'd be cool. And actually, I think that would be cool with any river stream. I haven't done it yet, but when I was trying to get Serendipity 2.0 ready to have the camper, I've planned on taking an overnight in state forest land just north of me to find the mouth of the Rogue River, because I know where the Rogue River dumps into the Grand River here in just north of Grand Rapids. Goes through Rockford, or then it starts to be a trickle again because there's a dam at Rockford, and then it flows on. I've come up and gone into the Rogue River off the Grand River on canoe. Most of the canoers, they start up here. Canoers, rafters, tubers, they all start up here off a 13-mile Fisk Road, and they float down to Rockford, and that's where they stop. It's probably not a good idea to go over the dam. But then, the spillway starts, and by the time it gets to the Grand River, it's about as wide as this. Although this is not a river behind me. This is a pond. I think it was just fantastic. Yeah, in a houseboat, that would be cool too. Very cool. Don't come down here during hurricane. Okay. After seeing some of the shit going on in Florida here a couple weeks ago, I don't know if I want to be in Florida or anywhere down there where you are prone to possibly getting a hurricane. I don't know if I want to go through that. We get some pretty rough weather up here in Michigan. So snow. And sometimes we have pretty heavy thunderstorms, but now we've had some tornadoes. We haven't had any real damaging tornadoes since the one that hit Gaylord, which is very unusual because that's northern Michigan. That's rare. But yeah, we do have tornadoes. We're kind of on that northern edge of Tornado Alley, if you want. But for the most part, the weather is rather mild in Michigan. The full-time couple has seen grass, trees, and water. Okay, Linda. I don't know where full-time couple came into the picture, because they're full-time. I guess you could say they're a couple, but not in the usual thinking sense. Don McCullum, did you all and Captain Jack, how are you doing? Doing good, Don. We mentioned you, by the way, Sensei Don. Jill made a comment on the video from yesterday not to run you over. Anyways, Sensei Don is saying hello to everybody. Okay, so the clue review, back again to the clue review. It is a couple, but not male and female in the general sense of the words. It's solo with a pet and full time. This one I like. There's Marshall again saying hi to Don. Don, there's so many people in here that you could meet, especially when you go to Arizona. Don is leaving for Arizona probably around the 3rd or 4th of November this year. And Havasu is his destination. However, I think he's going to go Mississippi first and then head west. But probably by December sometime, he will be in the Lake Havasu area. So try to get things figured out to where Don's got, an ability to keep track of you guys. Marshall, I think you're going to Quartzsite, are you not? And there's a few other people in here that are planning on the Quartzsite area, it'd be a good time to meet some other nomaders. So I'll give you a list, Don, as I find out who's going and when they're going. You're not far from places like Parker and Quartzsite and Williams, Flagstaff. You're not far from there when you're at Lake Havasu. So there's no reason for you not to. Maybe you could go to the RTR, or I haven't heard the dates for Schoolypalooza. Marshall was looking them up last night. We're not totally certain if there is going to be a Schoolypalooza, but if there is, that'd be something cool for you to attend, And again, it's BLM land, so you're basically on your own. But also, Arizona is a good place to get a solar panel. So you could keep, online, keep your phone charged, and, I know you don't need much else. Your phone seems to be your most important tool. All right. Yeah, Fairy Dust, that's Bernay. I met her at M22 down. Angie and Rick, permission granted. I also met them. Yeah, there's a lot of people. So this is cool. Okay, I got to scroll up here a minute. We are half hour into this, and I thought I saw solo with a pet is not a couple. Okay. Now, Linda's swearing. Okay, well, not swearing, just cussing out. Clue review. Blah, blah, blah. They've seen grass and green water. Yes, they have. Okay. Kind of looks like I'm going to be doing scratch off for James tonight on the 6 p.m. show. Oh, see, Don Bernay is going. You'd love her. She's fantastic. Fairy Dust, Sweep, Wild Winds. She'll be in Quartzsite in January. I know a few other people that are going to be out that way. Let's see. New comments. Let's make sure here. And the game is nobody wins. All right. I will be doing 2 scratch-offs tonight. One for James Catanese, because he won last Saturday morning. And then I'll be doing one for, let me see here. I'll be doing one for the person who took this picture. But this is not from the feature channel. But it's very close to where the feature channel is. And the feature channel, guessed by Lucky Dog, is none other than Carl. Carl H., the hermit with Wi-Fi. He brings us the morning crocodile report from, what is it? Everglades RV Park. Is that the name of it? Yes, you're right, Sue. Yeah, it's Carl. I didn't see a thumbnail for him this morning, but every now and then I try to catch his daily vlog, if you want to call it that, the update of what's going on, and he does a little I don't know, is it kind of a what would you call it? It's not really a prayer thing, or it's just a reading that he does, and it's pretty much positive type of thing. He had to evacuate because of the Florida. Full time with a pet made you think of Carl. Well, that's cool. Yeah, he had to evacuate, get out of there for a couple days. But his job, if nobody knows, is right there in the Everglades as a tour. They take boats out into the Everglades, and he is a horticulturist. Basically, he's a tour guide. I mean, he's the expert on the flora and the fauna in that area of the Keys in the Everglades. Carl, yes, he has been with his updates. He really has. Sue, would you mind? I don't know if everybody that's here right now, we have 9 people on board. Probably most of you already have Carl on your list, but he's small. He's pretty doggone small yet, but he hasn't been on YouTube all that long. And I think, he could gain maybe 2 or 3 new friends right here. So, yeah, thank you, Sue. That's what I was looking for. Definitely. So this is cool. We'll be doing 2 $5 scratch-offs. They will be mystery keys because I've already bought them. They're already sitting in the booty box waiting for you. Wait for you and James. And then we'll still have the special giveaway if the right people are in the house tonight. That might not happen. It could carry on till we do get the right person, if you will, in the house, because it could boil down. There's only one person that qualifies for the giveaway. I don't know. Rob and Jan, they know about it, but I don't think they qualify. They may change their plans, huh? Gator chaser, yeah. No, he doesn't really chase the gators, but he does post a picture every now and then. I should have gathered one. He's posted pictures here on my channel that there was one that was 12 foot long. This thing is like bigger than my truck. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's Carol. Howdy, neighbor. Your hands are busy? Well, you know what they say. Can't let them go idle. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. So it's good that you're busy. Did I see your text earlier today? Oh, was it on Facebook, or I don't even have my phone on me, because I have a picture to send you, but I don't know if I can transfer it from the phone chat into Facebook. Don't know. So I may have to tell you what, shoot me an email with your area code and number, and I'll definitely be able to transfer a special picture, and then we'll chat about what you're talking about here. I'll do that at 1 o'clock. And after 1 o'clock, I'll be busy getting thumbnails and whatever for a new feature channel for tonight. So it's going to be a busy night. New feature channel with clues, and then Holly by Golly with a weekly laugh report, if I can wake her up. And then let's see, 2 scratch-offs and possible giveaway for somebody who may be on the road at the right time. What am I missing? Big gators. Yeah, I've heard that. There's a lot of stories about the gators in Mississippi and Louisiana. That way. straight razor toting. Gator got your granny. Well, I'm thinking of a song. I don't know. Would like to raid Lady Bugouts first ever live stream. Yes. Oh, at 1. You know what? That's cool because I heard something about they're doing special things. You know, Lady Bugout and some of those other people out there in courtside area. Yeah, let's do that. I can postpone choosing a channel till later, you know. I've got all day. It's cold out. I need to work outside, but so what? God is guiding me right here, or Linda is. She is our matriarch. Or is Cat? Wait a minute. You told me Cat's ahead of you as far as years. Can't we choose our matriarchs? I don't know. It's quite possible I'm the patriarch of the group. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. Yeah. Let's raid Lady Bugouts first ever. Now, I know it's Lady Bugout. She doesn't have anything else on her channel name, right? Oh well, we'll post up. You can put up a link towards the end here. We got 12 minutes left to go here. We'll end early. We will end at before 12. That way we all got time to go pee and get on Lady Bugout's first live stream. That'll be fun. It's gonna get 12 of us coming in out of the clear blue sky, more or less. I wish Carl was here. Doggone it. Yeah, D. And that's what I understand. Yeah, she is a fun lady for sure. I met her at M21. And she's just a ball of fun. And her van is like, oh, I know what it is. There is a van, some kind of van get together where she's at, I believe. And it's focusing. There'll probably be some, who knows, she may win a prize for her little transit van. Linda's seen it. And it's basically the same van as what Linda has, except Lady Bugout has really customized hers. It's awesome. If you've never seen Lady Bugout's transit van, you need to. So that's just one good reason to subscribe to her, or at least go visit her right there. The gutted event. Well, now, Linda, I don't know what that means. I think Ron C. mentioned it last night. Or maybe Marshall did. Somebody mentioned it last night. Okay. KT Spirit. And now I finally know your first name is Kathy because Marshall let that out of the bag. Welcome aboard and bon voyage all at the same time, Kathy. Glad you were here. We'll see you again soon. Hope to see you tonight. And hey, if you get time, come to Lady Bugouts at 1 or when you get done with your other live stream. YouTubers going on lives today. Yeah, there's a bunch. I'm going to have to cancel my road trip. You guys are too much. Don't cancel your road trip. Don't, if you got a travel day, road trip to see the sights, the weather's good. The weather's kind of crappy up here. There's sunshine, but it's windy and cold. There was frost on the ground this morning. I'm not warm yet. I did get a good pair of boots yesterday. I do like those. They are nice and toasty. Okay. If not, people can type in Lady Bugout. And when you see a transit van that looks like a ladybug, that's her. Well, I never knew what KT Spirit One's name was. I thought maybe it had something to do with one of her birds. Yeah. And KT Spirit One's been on my channel for a a good year and a half, if not more. I at one time thought that they, because I didn't know it was a she even, were from Michigan, because I was doing a live up, or not a live, but I was doing a video at Fisk Knob looking for geodesic, the government's brass things, survey markers. Yeah, and Kathy seemed to know quite a lot about government survey markers, the brass plaques they sink in the ground. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting, and she's more knowledge about them than I am. So, I think that's where I may have made my mistake, making a dumb assumption, because the person, KT Spirit 1, was talking all about all the things from back when they started doing surveys of, the continental United States, if you will, the territories, way back, 1700s, 18, whatever. So I don't know why, assumption. Thought I was speaking with a male. But no. KT Spirit, I now know, is female. Her name is Kathy, with K, apparently, if Marshall's correct. And KT Spirit might be just fooling all of us. Could be a robot. Okay, I'm meandering. What else? I hope all of you have a great day, and that your weather's maybe better than what I'm having. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to blow away. The bus isn't going to tip over in the wind. Neither is the truck. I did get some outdoor lights put in last night, not for Christmas, for security lights. They were burned out. You know what? It's time. Because of all these weird things happening, first it's Serendipity 1 starts having really serious electrical problems to the point she won't start, period. It's a great robot. I'm talking to her dog and bird. Did a live about a month ago. Okay, I did not know that. Huh. Maybe I'll find it and replay it. That would be good. I could learn more. Because, a lot of times videos, people, creators sometimes don't show themselves. This person is talking and walking and showing us stuff, and you don't see them. They'll appear on their homepage. I don't know. In fact, I don't think Kathy appears on her homepage. One of the large parrots, there's something else. They're like a parrot, okay? Appears on her page. Not page, but YouTube, like this. At any rate, I don't know what the weather's going to be this coming week. I haven't looked. Don't care. It doesn't matter. I'll be out there in the rain if I have to. So we have 8 people hanging out with us. We do have the link for Lady Bug Out's live. I don't mind if we end here a little early and gives us a chance to use the restroom, the facilities. Take a picture in the restroom like Angela or Tina. No, whatever you want to do or whatever you have to do. I know I have to. I do have to run outside quick because I have a couple things in the motorhome, in Synchronicity, and the bus, whatever you want to call her, that I need to bring in for this evening's live stream. The booty box, that's one. My little light that I use on occasion. Trying to get see if I can use the lighting to make my face look a little less purple. My blood pressure is good, don't worry. The lighting sucks. I think it's StreamYard. I don't know. Thank you, Ford man. This is cool. Hope to see you over at Ladybug Outs. Can't think of anything else. So we'll see you tonight at 6. But in the meanwhile, see you over at Ladybug Outs in a few minutes. And we'll have a great time, as always, I'm sure. Regardless. It should be a good live. Ladybug Outs. I mean, Dee, she's a hoot. All right, mateys. Fair winds and smiles. And may God bless. Thank you, Renee. See you guys in a little bit.